I got Akua in the building, Real Raw Relentless TV, and this is something different. I mean, Akua, how did we meet again?
It's crazy because we met at East Village, and I was making videos with my friend KJ, and like I saw you guys with like a video camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what are you guys doing? And like, oh my gosh, like I want to be part of this. And you were like, was a music video, and that had me so excited. And then I just connected with all y'all, like networked.
Yeah.
With all y'all.
And it was really surprising, like even like that events, because it's just like from my view, I was there with my guy Adu the man, and we were shooting a video, and it's just like when you guys popped up, I was like, oh, you feel me? They definitely lit. They just like stopped. You feel me? They hopped in. That was crazy. Like we really appreciated that for real. So, Akua.
Yeah, there you go.
How can you introduce yourself to like the audience and tell them just a little bit about yourself and where you're from?
Yes. Okay. So I'm Akua. I'm 20 years old. I'm a TikTok influencer. Well, not just a TikTok. Hold on. Scratch that. I'm a social media personality, well known on TikTok. I have Instagram. I'm well known on Instagram. I have Snapchat. I'm well known on Snapchat. I just like to, be on social media. I like doing different looks. I like starting trends. I like it. I like it all,
So, what, when it comes to your different social media influences across your different platforms, we have noticed dancing, and we wanted to know, like, were you self-taught or did you take classes or?
I was self-taught. I didn't take dancing classes.
Okay, so what made you like initially start dancing? Was it like something that you always vibe with?
Yeah, I literally always dance. Like it just gives me serotonin. Like I just like dancing all the time. And like when I'm happy, I like to dance. Or like when I'm sad, I want to dance. So I just like dancing, and I like watching people dance, and I like hyping people when they dance. Like the whole thing about it just makes me happy. I just like dance.
So dancing just gives you like a very good like energy, whether it be you dancing or seeing somebody dancing.
Yeah, and I feel like dancing is like musical interpretation. Like how someone dances is how they interpret a specific song or like specific music.
Right.
Like I just like watching people dance in different ways. Like I'll watch like Texas dancing, and I'll watch like Atlanta dancing, and I'll turn up to both, Okay. But like it's so cool to see how different people interpret music. Like they can dance to a same song in a completely different way. And it's like the same thing with TikTok. Like they'll trend the same songs again and again, and people will do different dances to it. And they'll be like, what the heck? Like, how you doing that? So I think it's cool.
I think it's very cool too. It's just like, when I'm looking at the different dances that people are doing, and even when they remix it to like a different song, it's like, yo, dancing, it's almost like, you feel me? The music itself, it's like you can freestyle it in like different ways, and it's just like, yo, you might do something crazy or something that's never been done before.
Yeah.
Just,
That's true. That's true. I think so. I agree.
So what are some influences for some of like your dance moves per se?
Oh my goodness. Atlanta dancers and Texas dancers. Just like I had mentioned, literally those are people I look up to, like Michi and Tusi.
Okay.
Like what? I used to watch their freaking Ayo and Teo. Like I used to watch their videos nonstop. Like, and it's so crazy to me because everyone who's influenced me, I feel like I've met them. And that just means so much, like, because what the heck? Like, I'm meeting people I used to watch when I was younger. Like, what? That's crazy. That's so crazy to me.
So what were some of those experiences like?
They were fun. I feel like I'm meeting, like, different versions of myself. Because they act like just like me, but, like, just different. You know what I'm saying? Like, they remind me of myself. Like, I had, I just recently went to Atlanta. Like, I think I told you about that. And I got to meet up with ZHD because I had made a challenge to his song. And it was just so fun. And I got to do the dance with ZHD and Tusi. And it was so cool. They were so much fun. It was just good vibes all around. I loved it.
Okay, fire. So when is that video or project gonna drop?
Okay, so The video that I did with them I dropped it on TikTok yesterday. And it's doing so good. It has like 250,000 views right now.
What?
Yeah, it's doing so good. And I'm so excited. Like, oh my goodness. Like,
Okay.
yes.
So I've also seen that you have a hashtag going right now.
Yes, I do have a hashtag. It's called...
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
It's called ASMR times Akua. And ASMR is the name of the song that Zay had made. And every challenge I make, like I made a lot of challenges on TikTok, I always name it, the title of the song, and then an X, and then my name. Because I feel like that's a great title, and people will remember, like, okay, the name associated with that title is the person who made the dance. So I always just keep those titles. I feel like a lot of people make challenges and don't even name them. Like I treat them like I really take this seriously. Like I like it. That's all.
Is that a way of like claiming some of your content?
Yeah, because a lot of times on TikTok or in general, people will take your ideas and not credit you. So that's why I'm like so like strict on like having my dance and like my hashtag and DCs. If you don't know what DC is, it means dance credits or like dance creator, dance challenge, whatever you want to say. And it's a thing on TikTok to like DC someone for their dance. So some people DC because they like show respect and they show credit where it's due, but some people don't. And then the people who don't, they lead a false impression, and other people think like, okay, that's their stuff because they're not tagging credits, even though it's someone else's. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like dance credits is really important. Something that reminds me of that is Jalea. Do you know the Renegade?
I'm not familiar.
It goes Renegade, Renegade.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Yeah, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she made 2 parts to that challenge. And at first, it gained a lot of traction on TikTok. And Charlie D'Amelio and Addison Rae were hitting it. No one knew who the creator was. They all thought that Charlie and Addison was the ones making the Renegade, even though it was Jalea, a teenager from Atlanta. She choreographed the whole Renegade. And then it was a huge thing, like everyone started tagging Jalea under their stuff, and then they all met together and had Jalea do it in front of everyone, and then they tagged Jalea. So like everyone knew, okay, this is Jalea dance. Everyone give credit where it's due. But that was really life-changing because when they did that, that was right before quarantine. And when quarantine hit, everyone was on TikTok. Like everyone was on TikTok because they were all bored, they didn't know what to do. So they were all on TikTok. So I think that was just huge because it just molded TikTok into its own thing. Like, if you say Renegade to a TikToker, they're going to know what you're talking about. Because if it wasn't for the Renegade, like, I don't know about these dances. I'm just going to say, like, K-Camp and Renegade, when they did Lottery, I'm just saying, that was history. That was history. And now her life is so different. Like, she's verified on everything. Like,
okay.
I love it. She makes dances still. She does other people's dances. She's so supportive. Like, she deserves everything good. Like, I'm just so excited.
So did those other TikTokers ever eventually give her credit?
Yeah. Like, everyone knows it's Jalea dance now. Like, everyone knows it's Jalea dance. They had I think it was like an NBA game, and it was like halftime, and all the TikTokers came, and I think she had performed it, if I'm not mistaken. They performed the Renegade. It was really cool. And then like a whole bunch of companies started reaching out to her and everything because they finally know like where's this dance coming from. Like they found a person. So that's why I feel like dance credits or giving credit where it's due is so important because you can really change someone's life. You know, like I'm very serious about it too. Like when I hit a dance, you'll see in the caption, I'll say DC and I'll tag the person because someone taking time out of their day to choreograph something and then not getting credited for it, it don't sit right with me. Like I feel like you should give credit where it's due all the time. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real solid. How do you feel about TikTok as a platform?
Everyone asks me this. I feel like it's a great platform to grow on, but I don't feel like it's a stable platform at all because they constantly ban Black creators for no reason. They don't verify people that should be verified. They don't pay enough. Like, it's a great platform to grow off of and like, you know, like just build, but I don't know. The way TikTok moves is just weird. Like, I don't know. So many black creators, I'm telling you, so many black creators who were responsible for so many challenges. Like, and even for Jalea, they had was it like comment blocked? Like only her mutuals could comment under her post. So no one else who was following her could comment, only like people who followed her. And they did that for like an age restriction. And I thought that was weird because y'all know exactly who she is. Why y'all banning people from commenting on her stuff? So I feel like TikTok as a whole just moves weird. But I don't want to say that and then like bad stuff happens to me. But that's honestly how I feel about the platform.
I've been seeing like with like the boom of like TikTok over like the last pandemic in years, it's been different creators that I definitely have followed that got banned, and it's just like, do those community guidelines, like, do you guys know before they get struck?
No. And sometimes they won't warn you, and then you'll just go. Like, I've had so many of my mutuals just post like, I can't log in, we can't log in. Like, they don't warn you. And a lot of the times when they say it's community guidelines, it's nothing wrong. So that's what kind of scares me, because it's like anyone can get banned for any reason. So I don't know. And then it's crazy because you'll go on TikTok and see like complete unacceptable stuff, and that's not taken down. But God forbid a black creator does something, it's taken down. So it's crazy.
Okay. What type of change would you like to see from the platform?
For TikTok?
Yeah.
More credit given to black creators, because black creators are the backbone of TikTok.
Yes, ma'am.
They are the backbone of TikTok, because if it's not for black creators, look at the Renegade. You think, let me not say nothing, but you know what I'm saying. Like, who do you think made that choreography? Let's be real. A lot of the choreographies, not even black creators as in like dancers, but musicians, what? They're carrying, like, if it's not for black culture, TikTok would not be TikTok.
Yes, ma'am.
At all. Black culture, I'm talking about musicians, artists, like creators, people who just talk about their day. Like, I know a lot of like TikTokers who don't be dancing, who just like are personality. Like, where do people be thinking that this persona comes from? It's all from black people. So I feel like black culture in general holds TikTok together. That's my platform. And the more changed, like, I feel like the change, what was your question? It was like change something?
The change that you want to see happen on the platform.
Yeah, I want them to really like put black creators on a pedestal. Like, I feel like all of the black people that I follow, or all the black people I see on my For You page should be verified, because they're literally running the app. Like, I'll see someone on my For You page and they started a dance. I had no idea, because people are not tagging them. TikTok don't want to give them credits, you know? Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah. So it's just crazy how, like, it just seems like whenever it comes to like black creators, or just the black experience all in general, it seems like other people are able to, I would guess, capitalize off of it more than so the people that actually are responsible for it. And it's crazy because it's just like, it's not, I wouldn't say everyone that does it is like culture vulturing, but it's just ironic how the people that start the stuff aren't able to always reap the full fruits of its labor.
That's what I'm saying. It's so true. And that's even why, like, when I make a challenge, I go so hard for it, because I'm going to keep telling y'all about this. I'm going to keep plastering it, because if I don't say enough, nobody's going to know it's mine. Like, I feel like I have to go above and beyond to really just let people know this is what I made, so that I can get my credit. I feel like white creators don't have that type of struggle. Like, they don't have to do all of that to make sure someone knows it. Like, white creator can mix. First of all, they don't really make stuff. But when they do make stuff, it's like, okay, everyone's tagging the person. Like, everyone got their back. But let a black creator need to be tagged, or underground, like not underground, but like a black creator that doesn't have a lot of followers. People don't be tagging them. And I'll be like, what the heck? Like, give credit where it's due. I don't care if someone has 1 follower or 2 followers or 1 billion followers. If they make something, they need to get the credit that they deserve. Like, that is just so crazy to me. It's crazy. But you had said something, I want to say it, but I forgot what you were talking about. You said something, and I want to say something off of that.
Which part?
It was right before I started talking.
Just we talked about the different changes that we wanted to see happen on the platform, and we talked about Black people not getting credit.
Yeah.
We spoke on just over the years that's like been a popular thing, but it keeps happening even when there's new platforms. Like, it's crazy how like when we started off, like even I just switched the whole nother topic.
No. I remember though. You made me remember how like the people behind something don't get the credit, but people can capitalize off it.
Right.
Yes, that happens all the time. Like that literally happens in daily life. Like my friends, I keep bringing up my friends, but like y'all don't understand. Like they keep me going so much. My mutuals on TikTok, Instagram, whatever, they keep me going so much. Like if it's not for them, like I don't know if I would have the, like. So I don't want to have the drive. But, like, my friend had made a dance. Tell me why these music industry companies start coming and they see that he made a dance to this specific artist. And they take his dance and they take his idea from the dance and they send it to other TikTokers to go do it. And they're paying other TikTokers to go do his dance but not paying him for taking his dance. You understand how crazy that is? Like, what? Like... That's like, okay, let me say, I started something, right? And let's say like I don't even know what label to say, but just say like a label, like saw my dance on their For You page to an artist from their label, and they took my dance and sent it to random other TikTokers
to get paid off
of my dance, but they didn't reach out to me or pay me, but other people getting paid to do something I created. What? I would want to quit.
Right, and there's like no type of finder's fee. It's just like, it's crazy how every industry is even blowing up even past that, where it's like to the point where it's like, yo, if you, like these dances, they're original and people are really like taking off with them. Like this is something like even the different videos you said, now that you mentioned Renegade, I just remember, I'm like, go. Yeah, go, okay, so now I remember all the, Renegade, it's just Renegade. Like, that literally blew up across like the world.
That was worldwide.
And like for dancers now to not be able to get that same credit because they're like, oh, they did it online. Nah, we shouldn't be going for that.
Yeah.
So I have another question. We're gonna talk about representation as a Black woman.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
So tell me about your journey. And because I would like to have like a better understanding of how Black women have been underrepresented and what fuels you to keep going.
Child. Being a Black woman on social media is not for the weak. Because first of all, I'm not just a Black woman, I'm a dark-skinned Black woman. I am not light-skinned. Therefore, I do not reap the benefits of colorism. I do not reap the benefits of colorism. Like, these people will say, oh, you too dark, like, are you a man? Like, these people will misgender me. Like, oh my goodness. Like, it's just so bad. It's just not it. Like, I feel like Black women are always the butt of every joke. And I don't like that because everything comes from Black women, really. Like, everything. Everyone's persona comes straight from Black women. And it's just not given. Like, why are you... When it'll be an actual Black woman and then a fake wannabe Black woman. And the fake wannabe Black woman will get the more attention and more love than the actual Black woman. And it's just, I don't like that. Like, it's not given. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
I would say the craziest thing that I seen this week was it was a girl, she was going viral for singing a song. It was a white girl.
It was Drake, ain't it?
Right. And she was just singing a song. And they're like, oh, Queen. I'm like, but it's the same thing when Black Giants do it. Y'all be acting like it's ratchet or something.
Yeah. Let a Black girl go sing Drake, and they're gonna be like, what's so special about it? White girl sing Drake, oh, let's stop the world. This girl know rap music. Okay, when I sing country music, y'all better have the same exact energy. Okay. Like,
right. It's
crazy. It's just too crazy.
Yeah, it's never the same energy the other way around. That's why I'm just like, I feel like as a people, we should really focus more on just like better representing us by supporting us more. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, even when stuff like that does blow up, I'm just like, what be the hype around? It's just like they singing a song, and if they say the N-word, now we about to be mad.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? Okay, so
Crazy.
But, can you tell me about your first live performance?
Oh my goodness, my first live performance in dancing, or like what type of live performance? 'Cause
Your first, like, I seen something on your Instagram recently, and I seen it was like a show.
yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I performed at ZHD's show,
Yeah.
and I performed a song I made like 3 days ago. Literally, like I had made it, and I was like, I'm finna go to Zay's show. Let me ask him if I can perform this real quick. And they were so on board. They were like, oh yeah, you can go on stage. So I went on stage. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, it was so fun. It was so much fun. And everyone's like, I'm talking about some, oh, you have good stage presence.
Yeah.
You have energy. You got that rapper walk, rapper. Yeah. So it's giving me like, okay, let me be a little rapper. Like, oh.
That's fire. I'm like, so on top of the different social media outlets, is music about to be one of your new things as
yes.
well? Okay.
Yes. I'm gonna be active on SoundCloud, and then when I figure out like everything else, like you know how they be like, oh, on DistroKid and stuff. I'm gonna be having my music on different places like Spotify, Apple Music, different places. You know,
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely try to make money off streaming, and I feel like because I already do have a platform on TikTok, and I have like the power to like, you know, like blow other people's songs up. Why can't I blow my own song up? Like I can make my own song, blow it up. If everyone else can benefit from me, I can benefit from myself, you know?
For sure. So, my last question to you is, when it comes to collaborating with different digital creators, how is that process for you? Because you know a lot of people.
It's so fun. I love collabs. I'm always bringing my lights, and then I probably like bring a book bag and have the chargers in it and whatever. And we'll like a lot of times like the people I work with have such good creative direction. Like they'll be like, oh yeah, you just stand here, you stand here. Like right when this part play, we're gonna do this, and then stop right there, and then we're gonna do this. I'll be like, oh my gosh, like I love it. I love working with other creators because it makes me like, wow, like other people do what I do. Like I can still do this. Like they're supportive, I'm supportive, we can work together, we can get to the top. It's just gonna be great. I love the energy. It inspires me to keep going. Like when like we're all in a TikTok and then like, yeah, at this time we're gonna do this. Like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like we're really making a production right now. Like this is not just TikTok, like this is really like real life. Like wow, like I'm just like, I just love it. I love it.
So like when you're doing these projects, like, is it like how much of it seems like work and how much of it seems like fun?
I would say it's fun when you're recording, but like after you record, like especially if you're filming off a camera, you gotta get the SD card and load all the footage and then like go in on like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut and edit it and stuff like that. I feel like that's the hard part. Or like when I get a bunch of footage, I try to like decide which one's the best one or which one, you know what I'm saying? I gotta crop stuff out, edit stuff. Like it's not as easy as it seems. Or like I have to add words and I'm trying to figure out what words I should add or who's in this video. I need to remember to tag everyone. Like I feel like that's not the fun part, but the fun part is definitely actually recording. I like that.
Okay.
The hard part is putting the content together and then like remembering to respond to comments, remember to be like on top of things. And the hard part is also like talking to like companies and stuff. Like they be trying to negotiate. Let me make a whole segment on this, especially since you brought up Black creators. They be trying to BS. Like they be trying to not pay how much we're worth. Like Black creators should be getting paid over 10 bands for the type of content we're making and putting it out. And that the influence, I feel like the influence is the most important thing. A Black creator can get on TikTok and do a dance, and in 1 hour they got 1,000 people doing the dance. What? How you get people to like? You can get people to take time out of their day to make a TikTok and tag you. What? Like you really have enough influence and impact to get people like off of their butts and doing something. Like wow. Like I just think that's so crazy to me, and I feel like there should be no negotiation with that, because let it be a white creator with a lot of followers, they paying them. But it's a Black creator with more impact and not so many followers. It's like, we want to like we want to just like, I don't know if we want to give our money to you. Like, I don't like that. I don't like companies and their negotiations. Like, you know exactly what somebody is worth. Do not shortcome them at all. Like, it's not given at all.
Okay. Well, Akua, thank you for coming to see us today. I'm like, it was really cool having you in. I don't know why I'm acting a little shy, but I'm like, it's probably the teeth, the sparkles, everything. But thank you for coming in today. I really appreciate having you.
Yes, this is so fun.
We're on Relentless TV. Yeah, we out. Please.